Six figure.
Alright, what's up? It's Brooklyn here, back with the Stoop. This is the first episode of the second season. That's tight, right? I know, that's tight. So yeah, I'm on my way right now to Santa Monica to go meet up with our guest for the day. I'm not gonna let y'all know who that is yet. I'm gonna surprise y'all. Cause I mean, some of y'all that view this might know him. You know what I'm saying? He's a comedian though. I will let you know that he's a comedian. But in the meantime, I got a story to tell y'all.
It's time for a story.
Check this. Mic check 1 2 1 2. No, I'm just playing. But so I was in a relationship or whatever, and I'm not gonna give no dates out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give no names out. None of that. But I was in a relationship, and you know, it was good in the beginning or whatever. It didn't last long at all. My relationships never last long. I haven't had a relationship last over 3 months. This relationship lasted maybe 2 weeks. I'm not good with relationships, evidently, and it's not my fault. It's because I always get played. How you gonna play a player at her own game?
Pimp down.
You know what I'm saying? But somehow, I always get played. Anyway, so I was in a relationship, and it was good in the beginning. But then, oh boy, he started, ignoring me and stuff like that. Like, he stopped accepting my phone calls. I never heard from him. If I didn't reach out to him, like, he was on some other stuff. So I decided that I was going to end it. Because, I mean, it's not fair that I'm putting out all this work and you ain't doing nothing, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So one night, I went to call him, and I called him like 3 times, I think. 3 times. And he ain't answer, so I decided I was going to do it over the voicemail. You don't ever do that. But, I mean, I was supposed to sit there and wait. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to sit there and wait? What do I look like? I am a diva. We don't wait. It's over when I say it's over. Yeah, but, so, dang, I'm about to get into an accident. Okay, so, yeah, I do it over voicemail, and then I hang up the phone, and then I realize this dude don't ever check his voice messages. So I was like, alright, that's done. Let me do it through text.
Breaking up on the phone is a punk move.
Right. Don't ever break up through text messages. That's the most punk move you can ever make. But you can understand my situation. I had no choice.
Yeah, right.
Right. So, I was like, yeah, I'm sick of this. I ain't gonna let you play me no more. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna end whatever this is because it ain't no real relationship. Blah, blah, blah. You ain't real. You ain't never real. Just like the rest of these LA dudes out here. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I was going off. You know what this dude said? Later, mama.
Damn. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Right. That's what I said. That's what I said. So, it took a lot for me not to go off on him. I mean, I did throw some words out there. But, I mean, only words that I felt he deserved to hear. It was important, valuable criticism. Yeah. So, that's what I did. And he got mad. And he ain't hit me back, ever. So you know what I did? I deleted him from my Facebook, from my MySpace.
Even the MySpace?
From my YouTube. I deleted him from everything. And I still miss this. Still like, but it's all good. It's all good. Brooklyn don't ever be tripping over no dude.
I said I'm a diva.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all in the car with me the whole ride there because I gotta like dig my nose, you know what I'm saying? I gotta dig my nose, I gotta fart, you know what I'm saying? It's normal stuff that people do in their car. I can't be doing that on camera. I'm too fly. So, yeah.
You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk. 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 You're a jerk.
No boy.
Finally, after all these hours.
No boy.
You're a jerk.
What's up? It's your girl Brooklyn.
Where the hair come from, pimpin'?
What's up? My name is Amida Shofu. I'm a comedian.
Yeah, and he's funny. Yeah, so explain to the audience a little bit about what you do.
I'm a stand-up comedian, and I do a little bit of comedic improv. I've been performing for a while now and want to see how big it can get.
Big?
Okay. Now, when you say big, do you mean like weight or?
I mean, you know how big my comedy can take me, how far it can take me.
Okay. So, what experience do you have? Like, what places have you worked at before, and like, how big were the audiences and stuff?
Let's see. How big were the audiences? The smallest of audience was I'd say about like 20 people, but they paid to be there, so it didn't matter. And the biggest, I'd say like 200 so far.
Oh, what the?
Bless you.
Damn.
I performed in a lot of high schools, Santa Monica High School, Olympic High School.
Excuse me?
Been in a couple talent shows, auditions. I've been in the improv, the Hollywood Improv, about like 10 times now. And April 1st, I'm about to go back to Olympic High School.
They got free food, you know I'ma be there.
Okay. And those places, they don't exist in the U.S. Just kidding.
The Hollywood Improv.
Those are in Europe. They're in Europe. So what's the most recent project that you've been working on?
What I'm working on now is a little stand-up routine around current events. For example, Chris Brown beating me on and all that. And it's for a show in Olympic High School again. That's why I first started. And they want me back as a special guest, so I came to impress this time.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to get in contact with you, how would they go about doing that?
Well, I have 2 MySpaces.
Y'all thought y'all was getting his number?
My regular MySpace, myspace.com/Amida Shofu. That's AMIDASHOFU.
Excuse me?
And my music MySpace is myspace.com/Shofu himself. So SHOFU himself. And I also have a YouTube. That's my username is DOSHIKU15, Doshiku15. So those 3.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that means that we're kind of. No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Is there a little something that you can do for the viewers?
Oh yeah. Well, most of my comedy is around gangs and how I get banged on.
Banged on. Confronted by a gangster because you look different.
In weird ways. And matter of fact, this actually happened to me one time. I was I was walking down the street on a Saturday morning in boxers, right? And these days you can get banged on for anything, right? So a Pip came up across the street from me, walked up to me, he was like, "Where you from with that GAP?" I'm like, "GAP? This is Gap, man. Like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even fully dressed, man. Get a job." You know, like, this stuff actually happens to me. So it's funny when people hear, like, "This actually happened to you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it did." You know.
And he ain't playing, y'all.
Happened to you? I'm like, "Yeah, it did." You know.
Right. So, yeah, I guess that means that you can't walk around in boxers in California. And it's a wrap. We're done. So if you weren't paying attention to how to contact him, get over it. Alright, so I'm going to chuck the deuce, and he's going to chuck the deuce, and we're going to
got me like, yeah. When I think about you, that's the first thing that come to my mind. Let me do it, JD. I'm like, y'all know baby, you can get it out. You can get it out. You can get it.
You ever want something?
When I think about you,
you know
that's
you
the first
can't
thing
have.
that come to my mind. I'm like,
And the more you know you can't